Okay. So what's up? Hey Travis, how's it going, man?
Good, Chris. How you doing, buddy?
Good, good. Man, I've been seeing you on a bunch of was it Caesar's videos and Dean's videos?
Yeah, I've been around them a lot recently.
Oh, okay. How long you been doing FBA?
This will be my third year now.
Oh, wow. So you're perfect to talk to tonight, man. Because I haven't been through like a Q4 before.
Oh,
Um,
really?
I went through one last year, but I mean, I just started learning about FBA. I was just merchant fulfilling everything. I only sent in a few things like in November, but starting in January, I started getting the grasp of FBA and just shipping in a lot of stuff. So I've been trying to talk to everybody and see how their Q4 goes. Everyone says how it's so much different from the rest of the year. What do you see on it?
Yeah, the sell through the things you can buy are it's awesome because the sell through rate's like 3 times higher than what you'd normally see. So like a product that you'd normally maybe would stay away from, I would say buy.
Okay,
And then kind of furthermore, you you have this ability to raise prices that are just astronomical and almost insanely rude to people. Like last year, I think I was selling those Paw Patrol toys for
yeah.
the just regular size ones for $48 a piece.
Oh wow,
So it's just like that's to me really unfair to do to people.
yeah,
Like when you can get them for 12 bucks a pop at the store and you're selling them for $48, but people pay that kind of money during Christmas time.
yeah.
And
So
so I guess like the last thing is like you do work your ass off. Like you go crazy shipping shit in all day long, all night long, and it just is a never ending thing.
yeah,
So that's just the way it's kind of summed up. Like I'm, I don't know what I'll do this Q4, but I'm hoping to do at least 50.
oh wow. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm focusing on right now is mainly shipping in as much as I can. Like before I was having like a monthly goal of numbers I would like to hit, but I wasn't hitting those because I wasn't focusing on my shipments. So now I'm setting shipping goals for myself to try to hit that to build up my inventory. Um, you know, People I've talked to, they're saying like right now I've noticed my sales are about 40% of my inventory every month. And then, is it true it goes up to like 80% of your inventory sales a month?
Yes.
Okay. See, I'm excited about that, and that's why I've been making all these periscopes and stuff like that, promoting sending in inventory. I think that's probably the most important thing right now is to get as much inventory as you can in. And, it's just neat to talk to people who's actually done it before. And, I need to know some tips on what to do. And
No, yeah, it's first of all, I think it's the most fun. I get goosebumps. I literally get goosebumps. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and you make a lot of money quick.
so when you
Um,
when you're sourcing, like what do you go straight to the clearance aisles or you just go and buy regular retail?
so I go and I buy. It depends. I go and I look at regular. I look at both. So I'm looking at regular retail and clearance, and like so, I told this to Caesar and those guys the other day, but I was at Walmart the other day, and there was a clearance item, and I had a opportunity to get that clearance item for $7, and told them that I would either come back in a week, because they had like 104 of these things. I counted them. You know, I estimated, but like I counted them.
Yeah.
And they had over 100, and I just was like, they're going to have more. They're going to still have these in a week. And they're going to need to mark these down further. And so what I did was I said, I'll take all of these off your hands today, because end caps are super important to stores.
Yeah.
So that's something you guys should keep in mind. And so when you go do retail arbitrage, so basically what I did was I got them to come down to $3.50 from the $7, and I bought all 104 of them.
Oh wow.
And you know, it would have been $800 and some dollars, and then it ended up being like $364 or something like that.
Wow.
So it's like clearance is awesome, but at the same time, if you can find like a great profitable product that's regular retail price, buy them up, man.
Yeah. So it's just mainly being able to talk to a manager and saying, hey, I'll buy all of it if you cut me a deal.
Right, but you got to spend like money, like
Yeah.
you got to be willing to spend some money for it, because and come back, like you know, like I'd start to develop the relationship now.
Try to find a manager and kind of show me with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, cool. Do you go to any thrift shops or anything? Buy any used?
I go to Goodwill, and that's mainly what we have here. Or Goodwill.
Where are you at?
I'm in Topeka, Kansas right now.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And I'm from Denver, but so in Denver we have like ARC, and we have Savers, and we have way bigger selection of stores, so that's nicer. But here we just have Goodwill, and it's kind of a sparse selection because the population isn't very big, but you just have to rummage, man, and get dirty, and you know, you find gems.
Yeah, that's a boy Mike on here. He does a lot of thrifting and used stuff, and you know, I guess there's a lot of money in it. I mean, I know the thrift shops I've gone to, it just makes me so nervous buying used stuff, but I don't know. I'm just afraid of getting those bad reviews, you know.
Not if you describe it accurately, man.
Yeah.
They'll treat you well.
Mike, how's it going, man? How's your sales this week?
They're doing all right.
Doing all right?
They're picking up from the last 2 months. Been kind of crappy, but yeah, they're picking up now.
Getting more respect for retail.
Yeah, I've actually been going out a lot. I got a crap load of stuff I gotta process and sort through. So bought quite a few wholesale stuff. Waiting for all that to come in. So
Okay.
I haven't actually hit a thrift store in like 2 weeks. So we'll see see how my sales go after I send all this crap in.
Yeah, we're getting our disbursement on Wednesday, and I'm just like, man, I want to hit up the thrift shops, but it sucks because, you know, my day job, I'm off at 6 o'clock, and a lot of those thrift shops are closing. And then I'm in Travis. I know we haven't talked before. I'm in Dallas, and so like we have a lot of Goodwills, but it's like they caught on to the game, you know. Like a lot of the prices have gone up. Like I remember like last year, VCRs used to be, you know, $5.99. Now they're $20, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, we've had decent luck stopping at like mom and pop, you know, thrift shops. Like there's one in my town right by my job, and I made a video the other day. I only went in and spent like $8, man, but it's like $100 in profit, and so it's kind of neat.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't have too much of those on my side of town. Like you know, and that's my issue. And I've talked to other people. That's the issue too. Is like everything's so spread out. So you're almost forced to go do retail arbitrage instead of hitting up these thrift shops.
Yeah, that is the truth because you can't if you rely solely on the thrift shops, you're gonna have to do something other than you have to do something other than just the thrift shops. At least for me, I have to. I can't rely solely on the thrift shops.
Have you had any experience with pawn shops?
No, I haven't actually.
I've been seeing a lot of videos of people going and doing pawn shops and finding flips. Like we had Brock on a few weeks ago, and he goes to pawn shops and makes deals with pawn shops. But you know, a lot of time you got to be dropping some money and bundling up some items. I've learned that to be able to find anything in a pawn shop. So
That would be interesting.
you haven't done pawn shops before at all?
No, that'd be interesting.
What's up, Derek? How's it going, man?
Pretty good, pretty good. Tired?
Tired? Been a long day. Yeah, it's been a long day here too, man. Really exhausted, but got to do my Monday shows. Hang out with everybody. Um, Derek, he started doing FBA like a year ago, so he went through Q4. But this is actual his first Q4 that he has a lot of capital, man, to make some big money. Like what? I'm tied up. Derek, what advice could you give us, man, to ramp up for this Q4?
For me, it's kind of simple. It's just make sure the more it's all a numbers game. So the more you have in inventory, the more you're gonna sell. But
Yeah.
make sure your inventory is stuff that will sell around this time of year.
So keep on like checking Keepa and stuff.
Yeah, learn the charts. Like learn camel. Probably the best at that. Camel, and price zombie. You can see the spike. You can see a curve in the Q4. You'll see certain stuff. You can look back the last 2 years on some items, and it's always you see an arc when Q4 kick in.
Yeah. Did you hear what he was talking about? Like last Q4, he had what was those things called? The rescue pets. What were they called? Those toys.
Oh,
Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol.
Yeah, Paw Patrol. Yeah.
Yeah, he's saying last year they had like $12 Paw Patrols that going for $50 in Q4.
Yeah, not this year.
Yeah, he's right about that. They are done this year.
I mean, so like,
I sell some of them.
but I mean, like, if you're going by the chart and you're looking at last year and you get items like that, how can you judge that?
Because you don't look at toys. I mean, you don't look at like hot. You don't look at the hot sellers, like the ones that like spike, and that's the crazy toy. You don't look at stuff like that. You look at more like brands, like Fisher Price, everything. Certain types of food, pumpkin spice types of food.
Yeah,
Um, uh, the glassware company. I forget the name of them, but they make a lot of the glass stuff. Pyrex, a lot of Pyrex stuff.
Okay.
You look at the brands and you kind of get an idea of what's going to be selling around that time of year. And you'll see that spike. You look at items, like you don't look at a hot toy because it's going to be another hot toy, but it's not going to be that one anymore. Like this year, most likely, I think it's going to be the Star Wars stuff that no one can sell. And the monster truck, whatever that monster truck TV show, that little cartoon. I've been selling a lot of that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Crazy price. That's the new Paw Patrol somewhere.
What is that?
It's the little monster truck cartoon where they got names. I forget the name of the main. The main one is red, a big red monster truck. But that's the one that's selling a lot right now. And Thomas, anything that got Thomas on it, the price is gonna go up in Q4.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Big Lots to do the big toy special.
I looked at my receipts, and last time was the end of October.
Okay. Is that Lucy? Hey, haven't talked to you in a while. Uh, She's muted. Yeah. But yeah, I'm paying a lot of attention to grocery. Like I've been finding a lot of stuff in groceries to send in. Like I guess that category, man, is blowing up. A lot of people ordering food off Amazon.
Yeah, grocery is pretty easy because the reason grocery is so good, like to get approved in, because other than any other category, grocery has new products all the time. And grocery is going to be the most regional, like you're going to find the most regional items that most people can't get sometimes in your region.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like and like I found. I can say exactly what type of chips they are, but I found some chips that I've never seen before, and I sent a couple bags of those in to test them out, and I mean they like sold right away. So like I'm starting to try to look for items that you don't just see every day, you know. But I mean I've noticed that chips sell pretty quick on Amazon.
Yeah. And chocolate about to sell like that next month.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I've sent in some cookies, some chocolate cookies, and they sold. But thank God that they didn't melt. Lucy, you unmuted now?
I think so, but my computer is very slow. I'm not in the Google Hangout screen. I'm in something else. Here I go. How are you guys doing?
Good, good. Saw you had a pretty good shipment going out.
Yeah, I'm working on another one. I've got two more big, well, one big box and a medium box. About 112 units going out tonight. So,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
I'm trying to work my ass off on this.
uh, Travis, what are you mainly selling, man? What categories do you mainly selling?
I would need to pull that up.
It's about everything, huh?
Yeah, just about everything except sexual wellness, to be honest with you.
Hey,
I love this category, man.
yeah, that's Mike's
Everybody go
category.
shop that category.
That's a moneymaker right there, man.
Yeah, Mike, I'm still waiting for you, Mike. I got ungated. I'm still waiting for you, Bo.
I want to know what's that mean?
Hey, you can make some awesome bundles, dude, with that wholesale. Me and Derek were actually looking through it, and you can make, what was that bundle we were talking about making? It was the freaking.
I don't know. I lose so many ideas. I remember it was something good, but I forgot.
All right, guys, we need to talk about this then, okay? Let's not forget
It was a party bundle for bachelorette party bundle. That's what it was.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
That is awesome. That is selling like cake, you know that. Not your
You don't want these gifts, girl.
Yeah,
No, no, she doesn't.
give you nightmares.
I'm not ready for her to grow up yet, guys.
Are they your friends, Mom?
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, Mike's right. You know, think about it, man. People are too shy to go to the store and buy stuff. You know, they can easily order it online. It's very discreet. You know.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. I just haven't. That's the one category I'm not ungated in.
Yeah, like.
All you need is pictures.
Yeah, he's got to find some pretty
You gotta
hardcore
take
pictures.
Yeah, crazy pictures.
But I mean, like, there's an item that I haven't looked at and I haven't thought about until just now, like tampons and stuff. I mean, I wonder if those do good on Amazon. I mean,
Yeah, I've been sending that in like crazy. It sells fast.
They do good, but the margins are low on them because Amazon gets in on almost all of that type of stuff.
Well,
mm,
what do you call it? Not bundle, multi-pack.
Yeah.
the multi packs are good.
Yep.
I luckily I don't have to worry about that stuff for another 8 years or whatever, you know. But I mean, think about it, man. There's some single dads that are raising kids, and hey, Dad, I need this. Just let me know 2 days in advance. I'll order on Amazon.
2 days. Yeah, you gotta have Prime.
But Travis, man, I know I'm asking a lot of questions. We haven't really chatted before, but like, how do you set your goals each month? Do you make goals for yourself, or?
I I set goals. I don't set monetary like um, my biggest categories are toys, electronics, and DVDs.
Oh, okay.
But I don't set goals like monetary goals because I think that kind of sets you up can set you up for personal failure or the feel of failure. And if you reach it, that's great. But if you don't, that's if you set one, you need to set it low, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think what you're doing in setting shipping goals is fantastic. I think that's a great way of doing things.
Okay.
But just to set like a what if we're during the slow season of March or April and it's things just aren't selling all that fast and what are my numbers going to be there? I can't. It's tough to predict. But like for Q4, yeah, I do set a goal usually, um, and it's going up every year, and
Yeah.
so yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because I know like June was my best month, and then I set the next month to like each month I was setting my goal to make 50% more than what I made the month before that. But then July hit, and like I did half of what I did in June. I was like, what's going on? And then August hit, I did even less. And so now I was like, there's something that's missing, and it's I was too focused on making this much money, but not focusing on what I'm actually shipping in, and paying attention to what percentage is selling each month. So that's why I just started looking into doing shipping goals instead of, I still have my monthly goal that I want to meet, but I don't pay attention to it as much as I used to.
It's
Yeah, I
all
think
about motivation, man.
What's that, Derek?
I said it's all about what motivates you because
Yeah,
I'm all about money because I'm money motivated.
yeah,
So if I set rules that stuff can't sit in my inventory for that long. I have fast turnover inventory, but I'm all money motivated. So the bigger my numbers get, the more harder I work.
yeah,
So that's why I set the money goals. But then it's like you gotta have rules for inventory, so you don't have to worry about how long something is sitting in there. Because if you got rules and when you buying the stuff, guess what? 90% of your inventory is flipping and making double or making all of at the ROI that you want. The little stuff that's like 5%, you're not really thinking about it. You're like, okay, let me get rid of it when I finally see it. It's not really hurting you or making you. It's nothing really.
yeah. I guess it's the point of sending in the inventory though. Like if you're looking at your monthly, what you're sending, if you're money motivated for it. I guess me, I was money motivated too, but I just wasn't paying that much attention to how much am I shipping in, and that's what screwed me over bad, I think. But it's starting to pick back up like it used to, and I think that's what was missing is I wasn't focusing on how much I was shipping in. And obviously, if 40% of your inventory is selling a month, whatever your goal is, you need to have up over that shipping in. So now, like me, my shipping goal is whatever my goal is for that month to make money wise, I make my shipping goal double that. So I know I can definitely hit it. Well, statistically, hit that goal. But I see Dean's in the chat. Dean, I sent you a link, man. You can come join the video chat.
He doesn't have his camera hooked up.
Oh man.
Probably laying down in the bed.
He probably passed out at Cartridge World, man. Lucy, you have any? Oh, she just dropped off. Well, Mike, did you have any questions or anything for Travis for Q4? Anything you were wondering about? I think this is your first Q4 too, right?
No, it's my second.
It's your second?
Yeah.
Well, why was I thinking that you started like in March or something?
No.
No? Okay. Well then, how was your Q4 last year, dude?
Mine?
I've been talking to you months and months, and I thought like you started in February.
No. I mean, I changed this year, actually with the last 6 months, I've changed my business model totally than what I was used to. But like I'm trying to do, mainly wholesale now, and a little bit of retail arbitrage. But this Q4 is going to be hopefully a lot better than it was last year. So we'll see. I have a lot more connections now and people that help me. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, you doing a lot of that wholesale.
Yeah, lately we've been partnered up with a couple guys, and we've actually did a couple of wholesale shipments already. So and then spending a lot of money on retail arbitrage. So whenever I get stuck out there, I either call Dean or Derek. So I found some good honey holes lately, so I've been going back there and grabbing some, filling up the car, and holy crap, been a lot busier this past couple months. So.
Travis, do you do any books? Do you do any books or anything?
I don't do any books. I've partnered up with a wholesaler too, kind of recently, and so that's really helped me out a lot. And it's helped my business out a lot, and so that's helped me kind of move along.
You found like some book liquidators or something?
No, just he does all new stuff.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. What's that, Lucy?
I lost you. You were gonna ask me something?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you had any questions for Travis about Q4. He said this is his third year doing FBA, so if you had anything to ask him about that can help you.
How do you prep for it? What do you buy? I heard what Derek said. You buy your brand name stuff.
I agree with Derek, and I think that I think you just have to kind of feed the beast and just kind of continually feed Amazon like crazy.
With low ranks and things like that?
In what ways? I'm sorry.
With low ranks. Search for?
Actually, things that are ranked higher than normal will sell this time of year. Oddly enough, I'm not talking like 2 million or anything like that, but I'm talking. You obviously want to stay as low as close to 1 as you can, but if you were to go higher, it's still going to sell because it's Q4, and Q4 traditionally has like a 3 times sell-through rate than a regular quarter.
Yeah, he's right. I've been actually buying a lot of stuff like at a higher sales rank than usual, so that it
Yeah.
was yeah. Like today, I bought like maybe 15 of one item, and I think it was like 180,000 or yeah, 180 or 200,000 in toys. I can't remember. And I usually don't go up that high, but I just figured it was a $19 profit, so I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna go for it.
Well, I mean, like you were saying the other night, you know, if an item doesn't sell in one day, you said like it like drops it down, you know, tremendously in the ranking.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I wouldn't think that the ranking, unless, like you were saying, unless it's like 2 million or something, I don't think it should matter too much this time of year. Well, any time of year rather than that. Um,
Yeah,
I've
I've sold
always,
like right now. I've sold to way over 200,000, and it's not quite Q4 yet, but I got stuff that's selling that are that high.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe there's not any sellers on it, you know, and that's why the ranking's high on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that figures into it, and also in certain categories, you gotta learn. You gotta learn how. Basically, you gotta learn how the pendulum flows. So it's like one thing if it doesn't sell like for a whole day. Say that item doesn't sell, stuff can drop 100 to 200,000 just because it didn't sell one time that day. So you can't base that. It's only a moment in time where that ranking is like that. That's why you got to look at histories and look at other stuff instead of just focusing just on rank.
Yeah. Is that something that we should do just this time of year or all throughout the
That's
whole
all year.
year?
I do it all year. I mean, no one. See, you worry about rank when you're starting off because it kind of insulates you, protects you from losing like your money sitting there not making any money or sitting there for a long time. It keeps your money moving if you look at the rank and you stay focused on high ranking stuff. But once you get to the point where you have like you start getting more and more capital, what you need to do, you have to learn how stuff kind of fluctuates. Because I got items that in home that I buy, when I started buying them, they were like 300,000. I sold one, it shot up to 90,000, and then it dropped again because it didn't sell for 2 days. Dropped back down that about that much, and then it did it again. It kept doing it every time I sold one. So
Okay.
you have to learn how stuff kind of bounces around somewhat.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah, I mean, I guess too many people wrapped up into the rankings, and like you said, man, they fluctuate nonstop.
And
So
I mean, it protects you when you start because when I first started, I was all ranking because I didn't want any inventory sitting there.
yeah,
It was all about ranking because I came from books. So when I came from books and then I saw some retail arbitrage, I was like, man, this stuff sell way faster than books. But and I said I don't want my retail arbitrage stuff doing what books do because I got expiration dates on some stuff. So I made sure I kept buying stuff that was moving, and then I played like if it didn't. My 60 days is as long as I wanted anything in my inventory. Now I'm even lower than that. I don't want the stuff I buy. I don't want it to be in there for longer than 30 days. And then a lot of stuff, what I spend majority of my money on, I don't want it to be in there longer than 2 to 3 weeks, unless I'm
so
doing wholesale. If I do wholesale, yeah, I go 30 days out all the time.
so what if you have something in there past 30 days? What do you do? Just match low price and try to get it out, or what?
Uh, Not really. Well, my repricer is at my lowest price I take most of the time, and then it just fluctuates with the market. And I got some stuff that sits there, but then I'm packing up, so it's Q4. I'm gonna let it go through Q4. If it make it through Q4, then I'll get rid of it. Probably the end of Q quarter 2.
Mm.
Q1 for me was bigger than my Q4 last year.
Oh yeah, yeah, you shown that to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, Travis, how often are you shipping out, man?
I ship out twice a week. I don't. I don't really ship out. I have a prep center do my shipping. So they ship out on my behalf twice a week.
So do you buy stuff online and ship it to them and have them do it?
Or I do RA and I put it in a box and ship it to them.
Oh, okay.
Who do you use for a prep service?
I use Fulfillment Butler, and Jody Larson runs that.
Illinois.
Yeah.
Yep. I was with them before. Pretty good. I like tax
So-
free.
So I mean, how do so you throw everything in a box and just ship it to them and
Yeah, because you can link your UPS account to your Amazon account, so you get the same pricing if you ship everything in the same week. So it's really discounted.
because like the whole prepping thing, they kind of I kind of wanted to look into that. I didn't really understand it. I know that you ship it to them and then they prep it for you, then make a shipment and send it to FBA.
Yeah.
So you seen the retail arbitrage prep center?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I send, because I coach too, so I don't have a whole lot of time to prep anymore. I used to prep everything myself. Like I've been there.
I mean, so I mean, like how much are you sending out? Like 100 a week or?
Oh no, probably like closer to 600 a week.
Holy man, that's a lot.
Yeah, I wouldn't have time to do all that either. So I mean, what are the rates like that? I know like when we shipped using UPS to Amazon, the rates are pretty cheap. I mean, how is that versus what you're doing?
Well, you can get that same rate if you have a UPS account. You just gotta tell UPS you're an Amazon seller, and they'll attach that rate to your account.
Oh wow, okay. And so what? When you guys ship it into them, do they use like Inventory Lab or something or to make a shipment for you to send it to FBA or what do they do?
Just use regular Amazon.
And they just access your account and then make a shipment for you?
Um, I kind of have a special relationship set up with her, so where she does that, but she doesn't do that for most people now.
Oh, okay.
You'd have to make your own shipment, and then she has like steps that you follow, and then as far as charges go, I sent so many people her way and client wise that I'm supposed to get a 20% discount that adds up to like 100% every month, so
That's not bad.
pretty awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's for the people who ship out a whole lot, man. I need that. Like me, I'm like this week I'm hoping to ship out like 150, 175. But I don't know, man. That's a lot, 600 a week. That's awesome, man. So how many hours a day do you got sourcing?
I probably spend 2 hours on the computer and just an hour out, and so that equals at least 100 items a day.
So do you use like OA X-ray or anything like that?
I actually use a competitor of OA X-ray called onlinearbitrage.ninja.
And they do the same type thing, just kind of scrape a website.
They scrape Walmart and Target, but they give you a list instead of giving you like a color-coded website that you're supposed to break down yourself.
Oh, they do that for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty legit.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're ordering 100 items a day on online. I mean, so like if you find an item, this is for all the online people. Uh, if you find an item, like how do you judge how much you're gonna buy of that item?
Its profitability and rank. Just the same way you would in an RA store.
Okay.
I mean, if it is a good rank and it's really profitable, I'm going to buy a lot of it.
Okay.
If it's got a terrible rank and it's not very profitable, I'm not going to buy any of it.
Do you just check the rank, or do you check like other, like FBA Toolkit and stuff like that?
I just usually use camel.
And like on that, do you base off ROI at all?
Yeah, I definitely base off ROI.
Like all of us on this chat, we all have different. Like I don't want to buy anything that doesn't give me 100% ROI. You know, and like Mike's different. You know, I think his is 50% or something like that. 45.
Mine's 40.
40%. I mean, like, what do you base yours off of?
36%.
You said 40%.
36%.
36%.
That's my magic number.
Okay, I was about to say, how'd you come up with 36?
Just because that's what I know I can make a profit off of and not lose. That's what I know I can make $1 on and not lose money on and still make money shipping things in off of
Okay.
through the math.
Faye, how's it going? Are you with us now? No. Haven't talked to Faye in a while too.
Yeah, Faye's been MIA, dude. We were talking about that the other day.
She's been out of town.
Ah.
She is back.
She's back.
Let's talk to Derek some more. Derek, where'd you go today? Did you go sourcing today?
When doesn't he not go sourcing? That's the question.
Yeah, I went sourcing today, man.
Give us a list of what you got. Let's see.
I sent you pictures.
Give us some bonos.
I sent you pictures, man.
I just got a few pictures. I didn't get all of them.
Well, you should be lucky, Mike. You got a few pictures.
Tuesday morning.
You didn't even get one.
Yeah, you guys, I went to Tuesday morning on Sunday. I don't see what the big deal is there, man.
You're crazy, dude. I went to Tuesday morning 2 days in a row, and I
can understand. I'm gonna go to another one tomorrow, but the one I went to, I probably made about $400.
Where did you guys go? What are you guys talking about? What store?
Tuesday morning.
I found those headphones he had. I found about 5 pairs and some other headphones, and I found the good thing I found 5 of those cases.
Oh, you did?
$99 selling for $52.99 and rank real high.
Did you find the Connect boxes, dude? These things.
Yeah, they was all open, man. I was pissed.
Oh, dude, I grabbed like 6 of those.
Man, I looked at them and scanned it, and it popped up, and then I looked at them, they was all open. I was like, man, that's some bull. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, well, yeah, these ones are all sealed up. Yeah.
I found 17 of those Harrison Falk, whatever her name is. Those little pet shops.
I couldn't find any of those stupid things, dude.
I found 17.
By the time I got done with all the Targets, they're all pissed off because all their pet shops are off the little hook.
Yeah, I bought 3, and as soon as it hit the warehouse, it got sold out. I don't have any more stuff.
I bought like 35 artesian mugs today from Starbucks.
Oh, you got in on that? That's gonna get flooded, dude. That's gonna get. Better make sure they sell. I thought about it.
They always those.
I saw them too. I thought about it, but then I was like, and
Yeah,
then I
those
saw
selling
the.
for, they sold out what 2 months ago. They were selling for $80.
All right, cool. Hey, Travis, I was gonna ask you about your website, man. So what kind of coaching do you offer?
So I offer. This is not an attempt to sell coaching, by the way.
Yeah, no, yeah. Everybody in my group knows that. I just personally want to know about it, and what do you do?
I offer coaching to new sellers, and then I offer private label coaching, and that's what I do more of is the private label coaching.
Oh, okay.
So we have a couple employees in China, and we it's kind of a boots on the ground thing, and we're able to give people. My business partner also speaks fluent Chinese, so that's beneficial.
Oh, okay.
And we offer people kind of a tour of China without having to go there, and it's a good deal for folks.
Yeah, we were talking the other night, actually with the Gilmans about private label, and I mean it's an interesting thing to get into, and I know some sellers are getting into it. Do you have any products that you that you have private labeled?
Um, I have one that I'm the exclusive distributor of in the United States, but I don't have one that I'm the private labeler of.
Okay. I mean, is
We
private label like the way of the future? Is what some people are saying. Like finding a good brand, and I mean finding a good item and putting your name on it, and you know
I
some
don't
people are
think
making a lot of
so.
money.
Yeah, some people are making a lot of money right now, but I think if I had to make a prediction about Amazon, it's that their Amazon itself as an entity is going to stop selling product and just moved into the logistics aspect of the whole sphere, because that seems what they're doing right now.
Oh,
And then we as third-party sellers are just going to take over the selling of the product, because they keep on building more and more fulfillment centers and they don't need them. And so that's the only thing that I can. They're definitely not going to get rid of third-party sellers.
yeah.
They make up way too much of their income.
Oh, yeah.
And I've seen a lot of blog posts on that, and so I just am interested in.
Yeah.
It's
I,
going to be.
I was asking Dave about it the other night. I was like, so what are you gonna do when President Trump gets in the office and jacks up your prices on your Chinese import? But that's a whole nother topic.
He's going to be out of business is the thing, I think.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I guess if something's not broke, don't try to fix it. That's one thing I've been trying to do is with the FBA. I've been trying different things to try to get more sales and to learn more things. And when really, this business is pretty simple. You just have to stay dedicated and motivated, sending stuff in, and just stay on top of business. Um, there was a few days back that I told my wife I was at work and she actually got on and I showed her how to tweet the listings, and that helps out a tremendous amount if you tweet your listings. Like a lot of the items that she tweeted has been selling like crazy. Have you done that with any of your listings?
No, I don't. I haven't done that with mine, but you're 100% correct that social media marketing is the wave of the future. That is the way to go.
Tweeting it, yeah. I mean, I haven't tried doing it on Pinterest. I don't know how much traffic they have versus Twitter. I know Twitter is pretty huge, but I mean we try to do that to tweet the listings, and it definitely does help.
I would say to pin them too.
I know Pinterest is getting pretty big.
Yeah,
I know it's been big, but
I don't know. I'd say Pinterest might be even bigger than Twitter.
you think?
Yeah.
it,
Oh, yeah.
it could be. Yeah.
Well, then maybe we need to do that too. Just maybe pin and tweet, because I mean you have to copy the link anyway, and replace it in that field. So I guess we can do that on the. I may have to try the Pinterest too. And oh yeah, I was gonna tell you guys also. I made another sale on Bonanza tonight. Finally.
Finally.
Yeah, finally. We've been Travis. We set up a Bonanza account and synced our Amazon inventory to it. And so when it sells, you just do a multi-channel fulfillment from Amazon to your Bonanza customer.
And is Bonanza working out for you or not?
It's slow, but I mean,
It's free.
it's free. Yeah, you know.
Oh,
You don't. I mean, it's just kind of another platform to sell your stuff, and also you don't have to wait 2 weeks to get paid like Amazon. You get paid through your PayPal or through your checkout by Amazon, so it'll be there within 2 days.
oh, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. So we've been doing that. Derek, I know you're doing some sales on Bonanza. Have you done any more?
Oh yeah, I sell stuff every day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
Here's a FYI.
okay. Oh, Mike, you just froze up, man. I didn't hear anything you just said.
Oh, I froze up.
Alright, FYI.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I just got a thing saying that the Star Wars stuff. If you're selling in the UK, you could actually sell all your Star Wars stuff in the UK now.
Oh
You don't
yeah,
have them gated there.
I'm not shipping my stuff over there. Though.
No, you gotta get started. You gotta get started.
But Mike, have you been selling on Bonanza, Mike? Have you gotten some more sales?
Yeah, I get a few sales. Maybe like 2 or 3 sales a week, if that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's slow, but you know, when I sell on Bonanza, I'm like, I don't rely on that, so to me, it's like, oh, cool, you know, extra money.
Yeah, and like the item I sold today, it's like something that's been sitting there for a few months now, and it's sold. So I mean, I'm not making much money on it, but at least I'm gonna have some money in my bank in a couple days. So
I like it. I sell like big ticket items on there for some reason.
Yeah, I know. I've been selling a lot on eBay using that Joe Lister, so I've been killing it in that lately.
so that takes your Amazon listings and puts it on eBay.
Yeah.
You have to teach me how to do that.
And it's all nice and neat, you know, and you don't do anything. It automatically does the merchant or the fulfillment process for you, and everything. And it even leaves a review for you, so you don't have to. It's all automated. You don't have to- so,
Have you done any of that stuff, Travis?
Yeah, I have done some of that. I haven't used Joe Lister, but I have done some of that just myself.
yeah, dude, Joe Lister, it rocks, dude. It's awesome.
That sounds awesome. I'm gonna have to check that out tonight.
Yeah.
You sell something on eBay, and then they automatically do the fulfillment process for you, leave the review for you.
Oh
They-
yeah, that's mine.
They add the tracking number for you,
How much
everything.
is that? Do you have to pay for that?
Yeah.
How much?
There's tiers. I think, what was it, Derek? $24 a month for 100 listings a month? And
Yeah,
then
and your left arm.
something like that.
But man, if you got a lot of items, I mean, that's well worth it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have over 200 items in your Amazon store, it's way worth it, dude. Because you know, I'll list 5 items a day, and that keeps my, uh, well, I was told that if you list 5 items a day on eBay every day, it keeps you up there.
Oh, I gotcha.
Like here, I'll put. Here's the. I don't know if you can see the chat, but there's the link right there for Joe Lister.
Oh, it's a referral link.
Yeah, that's my referral link.
Mm-hmm.
Mike trying to make that money.
Hey, dude. You don't have to use it, But it's like $24 a month. I use it, so and Derek's had success with it, so.
That's
You
cool.
gotta have a store on eBay, right? You gotta open a monthly store.
I don't know.
No,
You don't have to have a store?
no, you don't have that in store.
Okay, I have a store. It's cheaper anyway for if you get a store.
Yeah, it's cheaper. It's cheaper and stuff.
Okay. Alright. Well,
Make sure you don't list like super cheap items. Like if you got books on Amazon selling for like $7, $8, don't have those go on eBay.
Yeah, all my books are. Yeah, I didn't post any of my books because you could pick and choose what you want to list.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you can go through all your listings and say, all right, and it takes like literally 2 seconds. You press a button and it says listing on eBay, and then you get an email. That's it, and then just go to the next one. You can list 5 things in like a minute.
No, you can list. I list my entire catalog in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, but I picked and choose what I wanted to list.
Oh, yeah.
I don't list my high-ticketed items.
Oh yeah. I was pissed. I got all those emails. Your listing has been created.
Yeah.
I was deleting them for 2 days, man.
Alright, well, go ahead and wrap it up since it's been an hour. Travis, man, it's been awesome talking to you, man. I hope you want to come hang out with
Thanks
us
for having
again.
me, Chris. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, man, you gave us some good advice. Yeah, these actually,
Yeah.
well, yeah, Faye's actually not. She tried getting on, but these are actually the admins for the FBA Motivators group. So we try to have a show on Monday nights and just hang out. Do a live hangout so people can see what some of the stuff we talk about and stuff, and just give each other tips and stuff. It's not really like a guest show like some of these other shows. It's just a live hangout so people can see just get some motivation. So, like I said, man, I appreciate you hanging out with us, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut the live stream off. But you guys, if you're watching the replay, just subscribe to the channel. I'm actually gonna start working on making a lot of videos. I'm gonna get back into making videos. I've only made 2 videos, but I actually want to start making some more videos. So just subscribe to the channel, and if you're not a part of Amazon FBA Motivators, please join our group. It's awesome. It's the best group out there. And Travis, what's your website, man? If they want to hit you up on some coaching.
It's FBAcoaching.com.
Okay, you guys hit up Travis if you got some questions about FBA or private label and stuff, and he'll help you out. And we will talk to you guys next Monday. I'm gonna end this live stream.